It's Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Jace Becker spins, hangs, complete. Wow. Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
It used to be
on the rack. Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick. Heenick with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Bergstrom looks to go. Blake Bergstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Corner, 3 seconds, Simiano. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP. GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land, LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costed, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Randy Peterson here at the Ship in Tioga, North Dakota. We've got a non-district matchup tonight against two pretty good ball teams. It'll be the Tioga Lady Pirates, the number 3 team in the ranks of the latest North Dakota Sports Writers Sports Association media poll, taking on the Garrison Troopers tonight. The Tioga Pirates with a 5-0 record on the season. Coming into this game, the Troopers sitting at 3-2, and I want to welcome in my broadcast partner tonight, Carter Valier. And Carter, as you've watched a little bit about these Garrison Troopers as well as the Tioga Pirates, what sticks out in your mind tonight?
Yeah, Randy, thanks for having me. I'd say stylistically, these two teams are very similar. They both like to get in your face, press the entire game. They both like to get out and run and turn those steals and deflections into points on the other end. I think this is going to be a great matchup. I'm excited for it. Yeah, the Tioga Pirates, they putting up 62 points a game right now for the season, only through 5 games, and only allowing 27 points a game. And on the other side of the scorebook, the Troopers averaging about 52 points a game while allowing about 44 points a game per game so far. But we're looking forward to a great matchup tonight. I think Pat Alberts for the Tioga Pirates is really excited to have the Garrison Troopers come in here to see what they can do against his Pirates here tonight. Again, my name is Randy Peterson alongside Carter Valier. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to send Carter down to the floor so he can catch up with head coach Matt Chase of the Garrison Troopers after this timeout.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
As we bring it back here to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Border Plains located right here on Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. We're going to send it down to the floor as head coach Matt Chase and Carter Valliere are going to talk about our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Take it away, Carter.
Yeah, Randy, thanks for having me. I'm here with head coach Matt Chase for the Garrison Troopers. Coach, coming off a win against New England on Monday, that was win number 99 for you. What would it mean to get number 100 here in Tioga?
Well, I'm not really thinking about that, but yeah, what's special about it is my seniors that I have on this team, they've been with me the whole way. So as a program, we have 99 wins together, and whenever it happens, it's going to be special for us all for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. So couple more questions here. If you could describe kind of the identity of this team and your style of play, what would that sound like?
Well, defensively, we like to get it up, and we pressure and press as much as we possibly can, and we have the athletes and the length to do it. It's just sustaining and maintaining that type of energy for 32 minutes has kind of been our downfall a little bit this year, but we're going to get there. We're really fun. When we get out in transition, we're shooting the ball really well. We're a fun team to watch. It's just we've had a tough time putting the ball in the hoop, and all the pieces are going to eventually come together. It's just everything's been good at times, so we have a really, really tough schedule. We've been challenged, so kids sick, kids hurt. So after Christmas break, our schedule still gets tough. So like I said, we've been challenged. We're going to continue to be challenged, and we're going to keep getting better every single day.
Thanks, Coach. What players on your team should our fans at home be kind of looking out for today?
Well, I hate talking about just individual players because as a team, I mean, we preach family. But yeah, Schleyer, obviously one of the better players in the state. She hasn't been herself yet, but she's really close. And obviously McCall, I feel like she's one of the best point guards in the area for sure. And Abigail Heinzen, a great player. She's a workhorse. But really, our whole team, when we click as one unit, we're really fun. And when we play together, we're a really, like I said, really fun basketball team to watch.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Coach. I appreciate the really team-focused answers. Good luck to your girls tonight, and good luck to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Carter, and we'll step aside while Carter heads over and tries to talk with head coach Pat Alberts after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
As we bring it back here for more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show and our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. Lindsay Grocery, located up in Crosby, North Dakota, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals, your favorite grocery store. Carter, take it away with head coach Pat Alberts.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. Here with Tioga Pirates head coach Pat Alberts. Pat, third game in 4 days. I'm sure the girls have some tired legs, maybe some fatigue starting to set in. What do the girls need to really excel at tonight to hopefully get a win?
Patience. This is, I think, in my mind, the best team that we've played so far this season. They provide a ton of pressure in the front court and the back court. If we can handle that type of pressure, I think we're going to be just fine.
Garrison's forcing almost 17 steals a game. What's kind of the game plan, and what's the message to the girls about kind of taking care of the basketball against this press?
Two things, and one is, it seems so simple, but catch, turn, and look before we do anything, right? Especially on this side of our half court. Catch, turn, and look. Be very decisive with your pass. If you don't think you can make it there, don't throw it. Okay, it's not that big a deal. If we get a different reversal, we get something else set up. So that's a big one. We focus on that big time this week in practice.
Yeah, just fundamental, easy stuff, right? Pat, starting off the season 5-0, a lot of eyes on this team. What have you really learned about this team starting off the season?
I think the thing I've learned the most is there's a ton of untapped potential that we're still ready to crack open. We're 5-0, and I honestly don't think we've played super well for a full 4 quarters. So I'm really excited for us to kind of crack open that shell and maybe get a full game together and really see what this team's made of.
Okay, last question here, and it's kind of a similar on the same lines. How do you kind of continue to push the envelope here with these girls and keep them from getting complacent and keep pushing and getting better every day?
We talk about it. It's humble and humility, right? So don't get your heads too big, right? There's a lot of teams in the state are really good. Just because we're 5-0 doesn't mean a whole lot right now, right? Push yourselves in practice, watch film, be very critical of yourself. Be humble. That's a big thing we talk about a lot. Be very humble with where we're at.
Yeah, great answer. Well, Pat, good luck tonight. I think this is going to be a fun one. Let's have some fun.
And thank you, Carter. As we continue on here, we're going to send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Tioga Medical Center, trusted healthcare right here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.org. Clinics also in Powers Lake and Ray, North Dakota. We'll step aside as we continue on. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
And as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, it's time now for our Country Store starting lineups. First for the Garrison Troopers, Kara Schalier coming into this game, a senior with a All-State possibility. Carter, is what I'm hearing from you earlier in the pregame?
Yeah, I heard she was picked to be preseason All-State second team, so definitely a player to watch tonight. I'm excited to see her put the ball in the basket. She's averaging 10.4 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple steals. She's going to be one to watch tonight.
Addison Eigelhart, a sophomore that stands 5'5", gets the nod tonight. She wears number 5. And then we have an 8th grader, the daughter of the head coach, Matt Chase. It's McCall Chase, who's the leading scorer right now at this point in the season with a 16-point average. Comes in with 5.5 rebounds per game, 5 assists, and 4.5 steals. So kind of all-around ball player there for the Garrison Troopers. Only an 8th grader.
Only an 8th grader, Randy. She fills up the stat sheet. She's kind of their primary ball handler. She's very shifty, and again, only an 8th grader.
Yeah, and so inserted into the starting lineup tonight because of an injury protocol, Peyton Rhyme, a 5'10", 7th grader, inserted tonight wearing number 20, and then rounding out the starting lineup, another senior, Abigail Heinzen. They call her Abba, averaging 10 points a game, 4.5 rebounds with 2.5 steals per game. She's a 5'9" senior, so she's one to keep our eye on as well here for the Garrison Troopers. As we continue on to the other side of the scorebook, it'll be the same starting lineup that's 5-0 right now. For the Tioga Pirates, it'll be Mercedes Travis. Travis comes in with a 10.5-point average. She stands 5'7". She's a junior and wears number 1. In the middle for the Pirates, averaging 12.3 points a game with 11 rebounds, it's Cambry Johnson. She's a 6'1" junior and wears number 13. Ava Walling plays guard tonight for the Pirates. She's a 5'5" senior wearing number 14. Comes in with a 6-point average, a little bit under what she's normally accustomed to at this point in the season. No doubt in my mind she'll start tickling the twine. She's a very good outside shooter. Cheryl Hayes, of course, everybody in the state knows Cheryl Hayes. She's an all-region ball player in volleyball. Also a very good basketball player. Comes into this match with a 15.8 point per game average, 3.5 rebounds, 5 assists per game. So she's dishing the ball, Carter.
Yeah, she does it all for the Pirates. In addition to Kara Schler, Cheryl was also a preseason second-team All-State selection. She's one to watch. She kind of does it all for the Pirates. She's their floor general. Keep an eye on her.
And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Tioga Pirates, it'll be Thea Johnson, another senior, 6-footer. She is averaging 8.5 points a game with 4.5 rebounds and 3 assists. So the Pirates are able to put 3 6-footers on the floor at the start of each and every game, and that's got to be very intimidating for their opponents.
Yeah, they got to be one of the tallest and longest teams for sure in the region, maybe in the state. With that length, it definitely makes it difficult for other teams when they are in their press. Lots of long arms, lots of deflections. It's going to be tough for Garrison to break that press.
Yeah, especially when they're down a couple of players because of injury and protocol. But as we continue on here, we're going to time now for our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. It'll be the second-team pre-season all-pick, Kara Schlier, who comes in and averages 10.4 points a game with 3 rebounds. She's a 5'10" senior. she's played a lot of basketball for head coach Matt Chase, and I think head coach Chase is asking for a lot from her as well. She's a team leader, no doubt, Carter.
Yeah, for sure. She's a senior leader on this team. Definitely look for her to kind of get it going tonight. Coach was talking about how she hasn't had the start to the season that she maybe was hoping for. I think tonight she has the opportunity to really showcase her talent that I know, and all the fans watching, the Garrison fans, really know that she's capable of.
And for the other side of the scorebook, before they get off the floor here, we're going to go with Mercedes Travis. If there she is wearing number 1, had an excellent game against the Ray Jays on Tuesday night, averages 10.5 points a game, just an all-around good outside shooter, and we're looking forward to see what she can do here tonight with against the Garrison Troopers. This is a District 5 versus District 8 matchup tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Carter Valier as Matt Chase for the Garrison Troopers, the head coach, looking for his 100th career win tonight. He stands at 99-30. Pretty good percentage, Carter.
Hey, 100 wins in 6 years is something that I think every coach would hope for. I've heard he's a great coach. I think we're going to see it on display tonight. 2 very well-coached teams. It's going to be a fun one, Randy.
As we take a look at the Division B polls for the boys, excuse me, the Division B girls, it's Benson County, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Tioga, Central, McLean, and Flasher. Others receiving votes: Maple River, Kenmare, Bowbells, Hatton, Northwood, and our Redeemers. That is sponsored by Prairie Home Furnishings out of Stanley, North Dakota. Everything your home deserves can be found at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. You can find them on Facebook and browse their inventory. That's Prairie Home Furnishings, located in Stanley, North Dakota. It's time now to send it down to our public address announcer. We will pause as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tioga High School, where we welcome our visitors on the scoreboard, the Troopers from Garrison, taking on your home team, the Tioga Lady Pirates. Starting lineups tonight, first for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Troopers. Starting at a guard, a 5'10" senior wearing number 3, Cara Sheeler. Starting at a guard, a 5'5" sophomore wearing number 5, Addison Eigelhart. Starting at a guard, a 5'4" 8th grader wearing number 12, McCall Chase. Starting at center, a 5'10" 7th grader wearing number 20, Peyton Rimey. Starting at center, a 5'9" senior wearing number 25, Abigail Heinzen. The Troopers are coached by Matt Chase. And now for your home team on the scoreboard, the Tioga Lady Pirates. Starting at a guard, a 5'5" senior wearing number 14, Ava Wallin. Starting at a forward, a 6' senior wearing number 15, Cheryl Hayes. Starting at a forward, a 6' senior wearing number 22, Thea Johnson. Starting at a guard, a 5'7" junior wearing number 1, Mercedes Travis. And starting at center, a 6'1" junior wearing number 13, Cambry Johnson. Pirates are coached by Pat Alberts.
Onward and upward.
Got to make those.
Shot put up by the 8th grader, and she pumps her fist as she's got 2 points in the board.
Garrison right into their press off of a make here.
That's going to be money for Cambry Johnson, and Johnson with the first 2 points for the Pirates, and we're off and running here on our Northwest Therapy Services opening quarter. Northwest Therapy located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota. Shots away, rebounded there by the Pirates. Now the pass thrown away by Tioga as they try to run. And then the ball's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Tioga Pirates. It will stay with the Troopers. But Northwest Therapy Services, offices in Williston and Ray. Speech language therapy services and much, much more. Visit nwtherapyservices.com. Here are the Troopers, and it's going to be McCall with a nice entry pass in. No good. That shot missed, and another rebound for Cambry Johnson, the 6'1" junior. Here's Cheryl Hayes. Hayes drives with a kick out to Wallin. She'll pull the trigger from 3. Ring the bell on that one.
And that's a deep 3 there by Ava Wallin. That's a great start for her. She needs to see the ball go in the hoop.
That's an offensive foul. They're going to wave off the bucket. Offensive foul call against number 3, Kara Schalier. That's her first personal. First team foul call against the Troopers.
And Randy, that might be her 3rd charge of the year. She might have more, but she's very good at putting her body in line to take a charge. Very selfless play.
Ava got a wide open look from 3 again. This time short-armed it. And the Troopers have the rebound, and here comes Chase. Chase into the front court, picked up there by the Pirates, Ava Wallin. Running the show at the top of the key, an 8th grader. What were you doing as an 8th grader?
Not playing varsity minutes, I'll tell you that, Randy.
We have a foul on the floor that's going to be whistled against the number 1. That'll be against Mercedes Travis. Pass down low, great out of bounds pass. Unable to come away with it is Heinzen, and that's a missed opportunity for the Troopers.
Great play design there by Coach Matt Chase. You got to make those little bunnies.
Pirates no trouble in breaking that press as Cambry Johnson picks up her dribble, goes cross court to Hayes. They go inside to Thea Johnson, runs into traffic, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be a turnover called against Tioga on the jump ball possession arrow against Tioga.
And that's great defense there by Garrison. Abba Heinzen came in, walled up, they doubled the post. Great defense there by Garrison.
So now they get the possession arrow straightened away. 5:57, we're just underway here in Tioga at the ship, the new ship, so to speak here. Great looking facility for these Tioga Pirates. There's McCall giving it up. Number 20, that is Rimey, the 7th grader, pulling the trigger from a deep 3, comes away empty, and the Pirates come running again. Into the front court, goes over to Wallin, loses the handle on it, another turnover for Tioga. And now we're going to have a maul in the backcourt. It's going to be whistled against Tioga's number 15. That'll be against Cheryl Hayes, her first personal. 5:31 remaining here in the opening quarter of this District 5 versus District 8 matchup. We're glad that you've joined us here on GameDay Media. Looking forward to continuing our coverage here all season long.
Garrison calling out a set play here. Looks like they're a little bit confused, not on the same page here. Great block by Cambry.
Yeah, Cambry Johnson with a great block and no call there. So the 6'1" junior making her presence known here. She's got a 2-pointer as well as a couple of blocks so far in this game. And now down low, Thea Johnson. They get blocked from behind again as the Pirates come up with a loose basketball. Great defense by the Lady Pirates.
And there's that length there, Randy, that we were talking about pregame that Tioga has.
Pirates seem to be a little bit helter-skelter right now. There's Kesley Keever gets her pockets picked again, and then we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. 4 turnovers for the Tioga here with just under 5 minutes to play. We'll be back after this timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
As we bring it back here to the ship in Tioga, North Dakota, glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media, our premium sponsors, NCC and RTC Networks. We want to thank our Divide County Quarterback Club, established in 1971, one of our new sponsors coming on board for GameDay Media this season. We thank them. Here is the dribble with the left hand, the kick out along the baseline. Now a nice pass out to Schalier, and Schalier gets the roll. It's 5-5 on your NCC scoreboard. Pirates get called for the travel. 5th turnover of the opening quarter. If you want to stay competitive, you better start getting rid of some of the turnovers.
Yeah, and we talked about with Coach Alberts in the pregame interview. Garrison does a great job in that press. Pirates are getting a little bit sped up. They've got to control their tempo. Just because you get a steal doesn't mean you have to go 100 miles an hour, right?
Yeah. Here is Schlier again. Kara with a drop back 3. That one rings the bell again. So 2 of them in a row for Schlier. The Troopers have a 3-point lead.
We talked about her pregame, Randy. Slow start to the season. Quick start here.
Down low, it's Wallin. And then Wallin throws it away. Turnover number 6 against this very pesky defense are the Troopers. Now there's going to be a travel that's going to be called against Addison Eigelhart, the sophomore. Only the first turnover called against the Troopers here with 3:55 to go in the opening quarter. That's going to be trouble and another turnover. Turnover number 7. It's Pat Alberts on his haunches. You better pick her up. This time it's an air ball. The ball is last touched by the Troopers. Just probably a little bit too far, too deep.
I know she missed it, but I think she can make those.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a heat check.
Tennille Kohlberg checking in for head coach Matt Chase. And now the Pirates are going to throw it away again. Turnover number 8. They got 8 points on the board on the scorebook. They got 8 turnovers, I should say, and 5 points.
And Randy, it's a 2-2-1 full court press, so they really load the front court. What Tioga needs to do is send a couple players deep, create a 2-on-1 against that back defender.
Here is Schlier again, inside entry pass. Challenge there, goes around Cambry Johnson. That's a good play by Abigail Heinzen, the senior for the Troopers. And it's a 5-point lead, and now another turnover called against Tioga. 9 turnovers here in the opening quarter. Left wide open, that one is no good as the ball is on the deck. It's going to be picked up finally, and it's going to be a long pass down to Keever. Keever has it go through her hands and another turnover. Pirate faithful kind of stunned by this start for the Tioga Lady Pirates.
Tioga just having a tough time kind of catching the ball and gathering it. They just got to slow down. They're getting a little bit sped up here.
Here is Chase giving the ball up. That's a double dribble. Jump ball, and that possession arrow now goes to Tioga. That almost looked like a double dribble. She put both hands on the ball at the same time.
Yeah, excellent defense there from Thea Johnson. Hopefully that gets her going. Getting a steal, getting a jump ball.
Keever, the 8th grader, going in.
There we go.
Goes over. Now here's Ava Wallin going to the basket. Missed the bunny. Cheryl's got to watch out. She's got 1 foul already. Here with a kick out. Chase, the 8th grader, getting screens. Wallin staying in her face. Here's Schlier going around Hayes. And before anything else happens, we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to go against number 22, Thea Johnson, her first personal foul. That is the 3rd team foul call against Tioga here in the opening quarter, so it'll be out of bounds for the Troopers. Ball's going to go into the backcourt. No over and back, as it wasn't touched, as Schlier will bring the ball into the front court. Through her legs, guarded there now. Inside, good. Rotation, and it's going to be off the arms of Cambry Johnson. She can't believe it.
And I thought Cambry got away with a foul there.
Pat Albert's having a little discussion with one of our officials tonight about it. As the 8th grader goes inside, finds Schlier. Schlier from the paint, and it's going to be another foul called against Tioga.
I think that's Cheryl Hayes' 2nd foul, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's foul number 2 against Hayes, and that puts Kara Schlier at the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Souris Valley Dental Group located in Minot, North Dakota. As that first one falls in.
Looks like Coach Alberts is going to leave her in. That's trust in your players.
Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Brodus, and Dr. Grant Neal. Visit SourisValleyDental.com for your next appointment. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. It's a 7-point lead for the Troopers as the Pirates throw it into the bleachers again. Turnover number 11 as Mercedes Travis is going to check back in, replacing Ava Wallin. And right now, the Pirates are their own worst enemy.
Again, just getting sped up. I'd like to see some ball fakes. You know, just because you break the press doesn't mean you have to go get a layup. Secure it on the other end. Let's run some offense. That's what I'd like to see the Pirates do.
Colberg gives it up to Schlier. Now here's Chase. Chase through her legs at the top of the key at the right elbow. Pulls the trigger from 3 and rings the bell.
That's just a great shot there. Wow. McCall Chase, unbelievable. Step back 3. How about it?
Good start for the Troopers. We'll be back after this full timeout.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Jorgensen Lumber and Minn Kota Windows are proud supporters of Game Day Media and our area athletics. For all of your building needs, both agricultural and residential, contact Jorgensen Lumber in Powers Lake at 701-464-5504.
As we bring it out of the Nessa timeout, Pirates find themselves down by 10 points. And there is another turnover. That's 12 turnovers here in the first quarter for Tioga so far, according to my unofficial books. As they find Eichelhart Eigelhart gets a screen from Schalier, and then the ball goes off the legs of the... Boy, that went off the leg of the Garrison Troopers, but they're going to keep it with Garrison.
It's not an easy job being an official in this sport, but I think they might have missed that one.
Yeah. Now it's going to be Schalier. Thea went for the steal, but they leave Chase open. Pirates struggling on the boards as 2 shots put up by Garrison. Long pass up. This time Kiever corrals it. Now is in trouble. Puts it up from behind the backboard. The ball goes off the arms, and it's going to go over to the Garrison Troopers. Kiever got herself too far under the backboard.
That's a tough spot to be in.
.30 remaining here in the opening quarter. 15-5 on your NCC scoreboard. Here is a steal by Tioga, the 3rd turnover against the Troopers. A chance for the Pirates to cut into this lead, as Pirates seem to be out of sync right now. They're just not knowing where the ball's supposed to go. Down low, it's Cheryl Hayes. Hayes goes up and misses it. Cambry Johnson with the putback. That's no good. And again, we're going to have a foul. That'll stop the clock with 4.2 seconds to go. They'll whistle Addison Eigelhart, Addie, with a first personal foul. Pirates out of bounds. It'll be left side baseline out of bounds play for Cheryl Hayes. Looking for somebody. They find Kiever. They got to hurry. And then they travel with the basketball. 13 turnovers for the Tioga Pirates in the opening quarter. 1.2 seconds to go. Garrison will trigger the inbounds pass, far sideline. Going to get a good shot at it. Schlier lets it go, and that is no good. Good thing for the Pirates, the quarter's over. They need to regroup. They're down 15-5. We'll come back. Continue on with quarter number 2 after this timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
As we come back for the start of our second quarter, Troopers will have the basketball. Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter with locations in Williston and Ray. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. Right now,
and Randy, one of the questions I asked Coach Alberts is, what have you learned about this team so far for the Tioga Pirates? And I think you learn more about your team when you're facing a little bit of adversity, as the Pirates are now.
Yeah,
they're going to learn a lot tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to start putting some points together here. Cut down on the turnovers as they want to stay competitive in this game. Here's a shot from the free throw line as Cambry Johnson rings the bell for her 4th point of the game.
That's what they need. They just need to see the ball go in the hoop.
Pirates got it below 10-point lead. It's an 8-point lead now, 15-8 on your NCC scoreboard. Here is McCall running around everybody and puts it down as a nice answer by Chase. Pirates look a little shell-shocked right now. They get the ball in. Seems like all the passes are over their heads. And there is another steal taken away from Kiever. Turnover number 14 against Tioga. 17-7 as Chase comes into the front court. Goes down low. Challenges Cambry Johnson. Puts up the shot. No good. Ball's on the deck. It's going to be tied up. And the possession arrow will go over to the Tioga Pirates. 17-7 as the Pirates get a break. Again, this full court pressure by the Troopers causing some trouble with them. And here comes Keever. Keever down low to Thea Johnson, and Johnson heaves it at the basket.
Yeah,
Thea's in the backcourt. Now Thea's going to pick up a frustration foul. Thea picks up her second foul, so both Thea Johnson and Cheryl Hayes have each picked up 2 personal fouls. As I think Cambry Johnson looking for a little breather. That'll bring in another 6-footer for Tioga. Kaya Sparks, the junior for the Tioga Pirates. 6:24 to go here in the half. As Schleer into the front court, goes left side to Chase. Chase with the basketball. Give and roll, pick and roll. And there's another turnover for the Troopers as Cheryl Hayes going 1-on-4. Slows things down. They go to the right side to Ava Walleen. Walleen goes to Cheryl Hayes looking inside. Goes out to Ava Walleen again on the right wing. Here's Keever. Down low. Almost threw it away again. Quick hands by these Troopers. Couple subs coming in for the Troopers. That'll be Eigelhart and Rimey coming in for head coach Matt Chase.
Tioga going 4 across in this inbounds play. Gets Cheryl 1-on-1 in the post. Can't convert.
Missed another easy one. And now here's a steal. Down low, and she missed that one as well. Ball's on the deck. And then it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Tioga. Pirates miss an opportunity as we have a foul called against number 30, Kaya Sparks, her first personal. Cambry Johnson comes back into the game for head coach Pat Alberts as Mercedes Travis will check in at the next break.
Garrison calling a set play, a little horn set.
Ball goes out of bounds and a fan. And they're checking out to see who the ball belongs to. And now the officials are going to get together to see who that ball went off of. Troy Walter, Renee Evansvold, and then Aaron Pelton joins them. They're going to make a decision on who that ball should go to, but
Tioga fans getting a little rowdy here. Being an official is a hard job. I mean, yeah. I don't blame them, but let the refs make a call.
It stays with the Troopers. 17-7, did the right thing. They all got together and decided it was still Trooper basketball.
Little elevator screen for McCall Chase. Tough shot, good defense there by Ava.
Comes away empty, and here comes Cheryl Hayes again. Coming back to the guard position, goes left side to Travis. Mercedes one dribble, goes it into Cambry Johnson, drives in, back with the left hand, that's no good. And then it's going to be out of bounds off the rebound. And so it will go back and stay with Tioga with 4:59 remaining here in the half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the end of the first half of play. Here is Travis going over to Hayes. They're looking for her. Pulls the trigger from 3. Offensive putback by Thea Johnson. Her first point of the night for Thea Johnson.
Good effort there by Thea Johnson, crashing the glass and getting the second chance point for the Pirates.
Directing traffic at the top of their head. Great defense by Thea. Here is Schleer off the glass and puts it in. She made that look easy.
That's great defense, but that's a great pass by Abba Heinzen to fit that pass in against that pressure deny defense.
Here they got 3-on-2. Ava Walleen goes in with the shot, missed it. And there's the Troopers again with another rebound. One opportunity and done for Tioga. Scoreboard. (19-9) now. Looking in, this this press for the Troopers is causing havoc, but a long three by Cheryl Hayes, a putback by Wallene is no good. 19-9 now. Here's Schlier going around Thea Johnson, and we're going to have a push-up called against Kara Schlier. Her second personal foul. Got a little space between her and her defender, and now they throw it into the bleachers again. We have another foul call. It's going to go against Schlier. That's her third. My goodness.
And that's big.
Yeah, big substitution now as Tennille Kohlberg will check in. And it'll be Schlier having a seat on the bench. 19-9 at the 3:35 mark. She picks up her third foul. Here's a kick out, and Cheryl Hayes throws it into the bleachers.
Not sure where Cheryl was going with that one. Kind of a ill-advised pass there. She's got to go one-on-one in the post.
Left side. Troopers have the basketball. Eigelhart with the dribble picked up there by Travis. Now the ball goes out of bounds, an unforced turnover against the Troopers. That gets up Matt Chase off the bench, looking for his 100th win here tonight at the Ship in Tioga. Right now he's off to a great start with a 19-9 lead. As the Pirates just seem a little bit out of it right now.
And I don't know how much of that is fatigue, mental fatigue, physical fatigue. Third game in 4 days, Randy.
Yeah.
A lot of basketball.
We're going to pick up another foul call against the 8th grader, McCall Chase. Her first personal of the night. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's a short one. Pat Alberts wants to talk it over. He needs a bucket. And needs a bucket bad. 3:08 to go. 19-9 on your NCC scoreboard.
Tioga makes taking care of your family easy with the convenience of finding your dentist, insurance agent, and bank all on the same street, and the luxury of having them all know you by name. And just minutes away, you'll find excellent schools and comprehensive health care. Everything you need to look, feel, and live your best is right here in Tioga.
Defense by these Pirates. They get it down low to Cheryl Hayes, runs out into trouble. Here's Kiever with a short mid-range jumper, too hard. As Chase comes into the front court, the 8th grader, the floor general for the Troopers. Bounce pass in at the left elbow, now goes right side, almost a travel, but no call. There's a shot put up from Eigelhart, comes away empty as Johnson clears the boards, comes into the front court herself. Kiever directing traffic, goes to the top of the key, now goes in with the drive, and she'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe.
Great
Kiever.
Take there by Kesley. Number 25, Abba Henson, just a little bit out of position there.
Her first personal foul against Abba Henson as Kiever gets her first point of the night. Coming from the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe as Thea Johnson will check back in for Mercedes Travis. Kind of a 6-person rotation right now for Tioga as the second one is off the mark. 19-10. The lead is 9 for the Troopers. Here comes a screen. Eigelhart gives it up to Rimey. Now over to Chase. Looking for another screen. Gets it. We're going to have another foul. That'll be a moving screen. That is a blocking foul. That's the 5th per team foul. And it's against number 25, Abigail Heinzen, her second.
And I don't know if I quite agree with that one, Randy. Kind of tagged her on the hip, but
I don't think Matt Chase does either.
No. But that's what you got to do if you're Garrison. Keep running that ball screen offense, free up some of the pressure defense applied by the Pirates. They've got 2 really good playmakers that can make plays out of those ball screens.
Boy, a hand in the face to every. Nothing's free here tonight. Here is Cambry Johnson and gets the nice shot. We take a look at that one. RTC Network's instant replay. Cambry with the left hand does a great job with her left hand, puts the bucket in. And now it's a 7-point lead for the Troopers. Out on top, it's Heinzen with the basketball. Drives in, goes around Johnson, gets bumped. That'll be a foul call against Tioga. It'll be a shooting foul as the Troopers will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2 as a foul whistled against number 13, Cambry Johnson, her first personal, as Abba Heinzen will go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe.
That's an excellent straight line drive. Took it strong to the basket, and she gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
Off the back iron on the first one. NCC scoreboard, it's the Troopers out of Garrison, North Dakota, 19, the Tioga Pirates, 12. Glad you've joined us here tonight on GameDay Media, and now we're going to have a lane violation, and Kesley Keever got into the free throw line, and you don't want to do that against good teams. Give them third chances.
Absolutely not. Free throws.
Second one is in. So the lane violation by the Pirates cost them a point. Up front here is Ava Walleen with 1:25 remaining. Cross-court pass to Keever. Keever in the corner. Backs down. Now throws it back out to Hayes. Left wide open for 3. That's too hard. It goes off the back iron. And the rebound by the Troopers. Here comes Chase. Chase goes around, gets blocked by Cambry Johnson. And now we're going to have a foul in the backcourt as Chase picks up her second personal foul.
I don't know if our viewers can hear it as good as we can, Randy, but it's starting to get loud here in the ship.
We've got a good crowd here tonight. And for those of you guys down in Garrison Way, welcome into our broadcast tonight. We appreciate your viewership. You would be so kind as to consider subscribing to our channel at no cost. Enable all those notifications. You can find us on Facebook as well. And no cost to follow us either on Facebook. So Cambry Johnson puts him 6'1" junior in the lead is 6. So Pirates need a couple of stops here before the end of the half, but we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk as we have a full timeout. We'll be back.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come out of the Nessa timeout, Garrison calls play. There's a block by Thea Johnson. What a great defensive block by Johnson. She's got a 7-foot wingspan from what I understand.
Unreal defense by Thea. I mean, she's just such a great post defender. She uses that length to her advantage.
Pirates looking to go inside. Thea Johnson kicks it out to Walleen. Gets a good look just inside the three-point line. And Walleen with her second bucket tonight for 5 points, and the Pirates have cut the lead to only 4 for the Troopers.
This is starting to have a district or regional game type of feel to it. Real good defensive battle here.
Good defense out there on top by Travis. Travis now guarded there. Gets a hand in the face of Eigelhart, and now it's going to be Chase. Chase with under 10 seconds pulls the trigger from deep three. That's no good. And now here come the Pirates up front. It is Ava Walleen. Walleen goes at the buzzer, and that one is no good. And that's the way the first half ends. Your halftime score here from the ship in Tioga. It's the Garrison Troopers 20 and the Tioga Pirates 16. We'll step aside. We'll continue on. We'll come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So,
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
As we come back here with our Bank of Tioga halftime report, we want to, before we get into that report, we want to talk to a former alumni for the Tioga Pirates that is now playing as a Royal down at Lake Region in Devil's Lake. That is Brennan Johnson. And Brennan Johnson is a dual sport athlete down at Lake Region, tends to play baseball as well. I had the privilege of coaching this young man for 3 years when I started out the program as the first baseball coach. But Brennan, welcome in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so what's it like playing college basketball?
Well, it's a whole new experience for sure. Like a lot of late nights, a lot of traveling, practices.
Yeah.
Every day, you know.
How's the intensity?
It's very intense. Like 16 spots. Every day you're competing for a spot.
So tell me a little bit about how much playing time you're actually getting. What kind of numbers you putting up?
Well, for basketball, I'm getting some decent minutes. I was first off the bench. I think my high in the game was 15.
Okay.
Had a double-double one game.
So you still know where the hoop's at, huh?
Yep, still know where it's at. I'm just working, trying to keep earning my spot, you know. I got hurt a couple weeks ago with a sprained ankle, so I'm looking to come back a little bit stronger now after break here.
Yeah.
But
so are you also, I know you're a dual sport athlete down there, but are you getting in some reps in baseball as well?
I was getting in some reps this fall, yeah. We had a couple games. I pitched in a couple. Didn't do too bad. I took a liner off my chest, though. That one hurt a little bit.
Hey, I know how that is.
Yep. But, yeah, the spring season for baseball starts when we get back. They head down to Arkansas. I don't think I'll be for that trip for basketball season still in play, but then we head down to Florida for 2 weeks and play like 20-some games in 2 weeks, and, yeah, that'll be a fun trip.
So tell me a little bit and tell our audience a little bit. What are you studying?
I'm just
besides basketball.
Just getting my generals done. I didn't want to have too much of an overload. We're doing 2 sports.
So tell me this: how's the food down there?
You know what? They haven't treated me too badly. Lunch ladies, I'm on the good side, so they treat me well.
Yeah, Brennan, getting to coach you for your senior year, it's so cool to see you playing college sports. Talk a little bit about, what's the pace of play like coming from varsity basketball here in Tioga and going to the big boy leagues?
Well, it's a whole new level. Like, I played AAU ball, and that was a higher level than high school, but in our practices, if our coach has us going, it's like 2 hours straight. In the games, he has us pressing, so you're just running the whole time. It's 5 in, 5 out, and if you don't hustle, you're not going to play. You got to go hard. So.
Well, thanks for the time, Brendan. We wanted to get you on the air here and let everybody know what I know you got a lot of fans out here rooting for you down as a Royal at Lake Region College. Best of luck to you. Stay healthy down there, and looking forward to seeing what you can continue to do here.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Brendan Johnson, a new Lake Region Royals basketball player, along with a baseball player.
Thanks, Brendan.
And
see you, buddy.
We'll continue on. We'll take one more break. We'll come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report as we look at all the numbers after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we continue on here for our Bank of Tioga halftime report, we'll look at the book as we go to the Garrison side. They got 3 players in the scorebook only. 10 points put in by the preseason second-team All-Stater, Kara Schalier, the senior. 7 points put in by the 8th grader, McCall Chase. And 3 points put down by Abba Heinzen for a total of 20 first-half points. The Troopers led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. Pirates won the second quarter 11-5, and the 4-point lead for the Royals as we start the second half. And for the Tioga Pirates, they got 4 players in the scorebook tonight. So far, Cambry Johnson leads the Pirates with 8 points. 5 points put down by Ava Walleen. 2 points for Thea Johnson and 1 point for Kesley Keever. And the thing that sticks out for me right now, no points on the board for Cheryl Hayes with an average of 15.8 points a game. She's going to have to start getting in the scorebook a little bit.
No, you can tell she's a little bit frustrated. She's doing all of the other things, though, that don't show up in the stat sheet. Getting some deflections, getting some tips, playing good defense. I think the biggest thing, Randy, kind of a tale of 2 quarters there. Garrison winning the first, Pirates winning the second.
Yeah.
I think Kara Schleyer getting in foul trouble, picking up her third midway through that second quarter definitely hurt the Garrison Troopers, as she's kind of their leading scorer in that half.
So our faces in the crowd brought to you by Skin by Legacy, based out of Tioga, North Dakota. Visit legacyhealthclinics.org/Tioga to schedule an appointment or consult with Sarah in the Tioga office on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She also serves the Stanley office on Wednesdays. That is Legacy, Skin by Legacy here in Tioga, North Dakota. Got a good look of some Tioga faithful fans with our Skin by Legacy sponsor. Glad to have them on board this first year here. And so, what was said in the locker room, Carter?
Well, if you're
we didn't hear anything from here, so it must have been somewhat under control. But
somewhat under control. It's also very loud in here, so it'd be hard to hear anyway. I think if you're Coach Matt Chase and the Garrison Troopers, you're saying, let's keep the pedal to the metal. Let's keep putting the pressure on the Pirates, keep forcing turnovers, keep getting deflections, let that turn into offense. And that's kind of what happened in the first half. If you're Coach Albert and the Pirates, it's kind of the same thing. Carry that momentum that you picked up in the second quarter. Let's apply it into the second half. Let's continue taking care of the basketball like they did in that second quarter. Let's run some offense. Just because you get a steal, just because you break the press, doesn't necessarily mean you have to go 1-on-3 and go get a layup. Let's pull it out. Let's run some good offense, and let's take the best shot.
Pirates probably want to attack Kara Schiller with that third foul. She's going to have to be careful. She's a Meg cog in this Trooper wheel for sure. We want to point out that GameDay Media is in the process of developing a website at GameDayMediaND.com. It's not up and running right now. It's under development. But that should be rolling out here before the end of the year, probably within about 5 or 6 days. Our Northwest Therapy Services start of our third quarter goes to the Garrison Troopers. Schlier back into the game, playing with 3 fouls, gets a wide open look from 3. You can't do that as Schlier puts that down for her third three-pointer of the night.
That's such great play design there by Coach Matt Chase. Little flare screen, get Kara Schlier going here in that third quarter. Great play design, great shot by Schlier.
They're putting Thea Johnson at the top of the key now. They go cross court over to Travis. Down low, it's a wide open Cheryl Hayes, and that's what Tioga needs. They need to get Hayes involved in the offense.
And Garrison going into a little bit of pressure, 2-3. If I know Coach Pat Alberts, he had a play drawn up coming out of the half against man. Garrison changed it up, went zone.
Kind of out of control. That shot put up there by Chase falls away, no good. And here come the Tioga Pirates again, down by 5. Wallin in the corner, gets it to Hayes. Hayes gives it up to Travis. Travis pulls the trigger from 3 and rings a bell. Mercedes Travis with her first bucket of the night.
She went 3 for 3 from 3 against Ray last night. She's continuing that. Look for her to keep shooting the basketball if they want to stay in this game and win.
2-point lead for the Troopers. Here's a shot put up. That's no good. Pirates got their hand on the ball. Couldn't come away with the rebound. It's going to get whistled. It'll be a foul call against Cambry Johnson, her second personal. It'll be a shooting foul. And I believe that is Heinzen going to the charity stripe. Yes, it is. Abba Heinzen will shoot 2, and the first one's off the backboard and in. Almost wanted to say it was going to go off the back iron, but she had enough on it to go off the backboard. Don't see that very often.
Heinzen doing a great job down low in the post. She's definitely putting the pressure on the Pirates defense, being a force down low.
5 out of 7 from the charity stripe for the Garrison Troopers so far here tonight.
To go into a 1-3-1 zone, it looks like here.
Down low, they kick it out from the right elbow, and Hayes with their second consecutive bucket. 25-23 on your NCC scoreboard. Just underway here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, my name's Randy Peterson, alongside of Carter Valier. Our production team, James Myers and Owen Miller. Chase dribbles, guarded there by Wallin. Now they give it up to Kara. Picks up her dribble, now out on top. It is Eigelhart. Eigelhart double team, now gives it up to Schlier. Deep three-pointer, bingo!
Oh my goodness.
That was from the logo almost.
Say that's Caitlin
Clark anyway.
Wow, unbelievable.
Down low, here's a wide open look for Cambry Johnson. Good play design for the 10th point for Cambry Johnson.
Cambry Johnson gets the ball down low. There's not many players in the state that can stop her one-on-one down low on the block.
Good box out on the missed shot by Schlier, and here come the Pirates. Pat Albert says, slow it down, let's get the shot we want. They go to the corner for Thea. Down low, back as Cheryl Hayes missed a wide open layup.
And she's missed quite a few easy ones. It's kind of uncharacteristic for her. Normally she makes those with her eyes closed.
Chase bowled over Cambry Johnson, no call. And now here's the ball tapped out of bounds by Peyton Rimey. So it'll stay with Tioga as number 21, Tennille Kohlberg, will check in for Rimey. Pirates will have the basketball with 4:57 to go here in the third. Pirates go out to Travis. Travis at the top, goes to Keever. Now they give it up to Cheryl Hayes. Over to Thea Johnson. Kick out to Kesley, excuse me. Now here is the ball. Pockets pick. Turnover Tioga. And then we have a foul to top it off. Troy Walter is going to ring up number 1. Mercedes Travis with her second personal foul.
And that's great defense there by Cambry. They doubled down in the post, got a steal, got the ball back.
Actually, it's against Cheryl Hayes. That's her third personal foul. She's got 3. So the Troopers have the basketball, leading by 3. And now we're going to have another touch foul called against Thea Johnson. Johnson just picked up her third personal foul. So 2 players for Tioga with 3 personal fouls. That's Cheryl Hayes and Thea Johnson. Cambry Johnson and Mercedes Travis each with 2 fouls for the Pirates. Pick and roll. Pirates didn't defend it, and it cost them 2 points. Put in there by Abba Heinzen.
And that's tough. It's tough to be able to stay in the lane and tag that roll when you have Kara Schler, running through the lane. You have to pay so much attention to her. Can't really play help defense with her in the corner.
Here is Thea in the corner again, goes to the baseline. Now out on top, it's Cheryl Hayes. Hayes with the basketball, goes back to Thea. They get it. Tried to get it into Cambry Johnson, knocked out of bounds there by Heinzen. Good defensive effort by the Troopers.
A little bit stagnant offense here from the Pirates. They got to get something going. Got to get some movement on the perimeter to free up those post players.
Out to Kesley Kiever down low. Thea Johnson backs her her opponent down, and then we're going to have a foul called. It's going to go against number 25. That is Abigail Heinzen. And Heinzen now just picked up her third personal foul. And it'll be Thea Johnson from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. The first one's off and no good with the line drive. Be nice to see her get a little bit more arch on it, but I've said that for the past 3 years, and she missed the second one. And there's a carry. That'll be a turnover, the 8th of the night for the Troopers.
She definitely carried it. I thought she was going to get away with it.
Yeah, that was definite carry. Good call by Aaron Pelton, one of our officials here tonight. As I'm looking at McCall Chase telling her dad, "We're okay, Dad."
There we go, a little elevator screen for Ava. Well defended by the 8th grader, McCall Chase.
Hey, I don't know how that happened, but 6 points now on the board here in the third quarter for Cheryl Hayes. She split the defense and put it in for an easy bucket. Troopers lead by 3, 30-27. Here's Schlier with the left hand. My goodness, she does it all.
Schlier showing you can shoot it from the outside in the first half, going inside here in the second half. She can do it all.
She's got 18 points, and now we're going to have an offensive moving pick called against Tioga. I believe they're going to ring up Kesley Kiever. Yeah, Kiever's going to pick up her first personal on the moving pick. And so another chance for the Troopers to add on here. They're up by 5, 32-27.
Garrison calling another set play here, out of a horn set here. Elevator screen.
And then we got a double dribble called by Troy Walter. So 2 turnovers in a row by Schlier for the Troopers. Gives the ball back to Tioga. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Full court pressure again by the Troopers. Not a very good place to bring it in from, but doesn't cost them anything, as that's a turnover by Tioga. Schlier, you better put a hand in her face. That one is good defense there by Thea Johnson.
Long arms of Thea Johnson, got a hand on that one. That's great defense.
Here's Thea going in, gets bumped, no call. Pat Albert scratching his head. Here's a deep three-pointer. That one missed everything. Ball's on the deck. Picked up here by the Troopers for a second opportunity. That one is up, and there's going to be a foul, as we're going to have another foul call. This time it's going to be against number 14, Ava Walleen. And that is the 15th foul called against Tioga here in the third quarter, as Heinzen puts up the first one, and that's good. She's only missed one free throw here tonight so far. As Cheryl Hayes will check out of the game, as Mercedes Travis will check in with the 2:20 mark. Second one is off the back iron. That's no good, as Thea Johnson pulls down the rebound. Pass up front into the front court. Cambry Johnson goes cross court, has the ball intercepted. Poor decision there, and there's an easy bucket by Eigelhart, her first bucket of the night. Kesley Keever goes along the baseline, little floater, and that one's good by Kesley. It's her first field goal of the night to go along with one free throw. Now with 3 points, and the lead is 6. Pirates got it down to 2 earlier in the quarter. Now trail by 6. Chase picks up her dribble. Now they go out to Eigelhart. Pass down low to Heinzen. Mid-range jumper is good. Heinzen having a good quarter here. 7 points in the quarter. Dangerous pass. Down low, it is Keever getting bumped. And it's going to be Thea Johnson out to Wallin. Didn't take the three-pointer. Here's Keever going to do it from the corner. That's no good, as it's going to be a rebound and a foul call as they wave off the points. But it's going to be on the floor. It'll be a foul against the Garrison Troopers, number 3, and that is Kara Schalier with her 4th personal foul.
Great effort there from Thea Johnson, crashing the glass. That ball was shot in the opposite corner. Crashed the glass from the opposite corner. 70% of the time that ball's coming off opposite of where the ball was shot.
Write that time down, 1:14 mark of the third quarter. Schalier picks up her 4th foul. Here's Keever going inside to Cambry with the left hand, good for 2 more.
Great little left-handed hook shot there from Cambry. She can use both hands. She can go to the left shoulder, she can go to the right shoulder. Much like her older brother who we just talked to at the half, Brennan Johnson.
Blocked from behind. (37-31), is that right? Or did they put the points on the wrong side? They'll get it figured out. Maybe I'm seeing something I shouldn't have seen, but shot is away, that's no good. And 45 seconds remaining. And almost a travel. They didn't call it.
I thought she had her pivot foot still on the ground. She leaned a little bit, but it's still on the ground.
Eigelhart guarded there by Travis. Cross-court pass to Heinzen. Heinzen stops, pops, no good. And another offensive rebound for the Troopers. Here's Chase pulling the trigger from 3. Bingo! 10 points now for the 8th grader. Not sure where that one was going. It went to the Garrison Troopers. Another turnover for Tioga on an ill-advised pass. So buzzer sounds, no shot gets away. Your score at the end of the third quarter. It's the Troopers 40 and the Tioga Pirates 31. We'll be back. We'll continue on with fourth quarter action after this timeout. You're watching Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we bring it back here for the fourth quarter, brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. Speech and language therapy services with offices in Williston and Ray, North Dakota. Visit with Heidi Barman. Troopers outscored the Pirates 20-15 in that third quarter as Hayes back into the game, playing with 3 fouls. They try to get it in to Cambry Johnson and throw it away, and the turnover fest continues for Tioga. 20 turnovers now for the Pirates.
Garrison really runs some great stuff. They've got great half-court offense.
That one's short, but the long rebound comes out. Tioga caught flat-footed, and it cost them 2 points. Rimey with the 2-point field goal. Cross-court pass over to Wally, and the Pirates down by 11. Here's a left-handed shot as Cambry Johnson gets the roll with her 14th point. 42-33, it's a 9-point lead as Chase walks the ball into the front court, delivers the ball into Schlier. Schlier goes around with the left hand, puts it in for 2 more. She's got 20 points.
Thea kind of forced her to go left, and she went left and finished.
Yeah. Here is Cambry Johnson getting position. She missed that one as Cambry Johnson missed the bucket, and it's going to be another one, a soft touch for Heinzen. Timeout on the floor. Who called timeout?
The official timeout.
Official's timeout. So, okay.
Not sure if we had something on the floor or what happened there, Randy.
That allowed Cambry Johnson to take a seat on the bench as the Pirates look a little winded here. Here is Ava Wallin going in, missed another bunny. Rebound put back by another one miss, and then we're going to have a foul call against number 12, McCall Chase. With the body, Chase just picked up her 3rd personal. And it'll send Thea Johnson to the charity stripe with 6:16 remaining to shoot 2. First one's off the front iron, no good. Johnson only 2 points here tonight. She averages 8.5. Missed them both. 0 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight for Thea so far. Here is Schlier. Schlier guarded by Thea Johnson, gets space, puts up the shot, no good. And the rebound taken away by Tioga. 46-33. Right side, they go to Hayes. She pops from 3. That's way off the mark. Chase finds a cutting Heinzen, but Heinzen took a step before she got the ball away. They had the Tioga Pirates beat, though.
It's a great effort. That's a great rim run by Abba Heinzen. She's been all over the place, doing it all. Unfortunately, she traveled there.
Full court pressure still put on here by the Troopers. Here's Thea, gets bumped, no call. Chase slows things down, gives the ball up to Schlier. Now here's a steal. Thea Johnson is going to challenge Shearer, and she's got to let it go, but she can't make the left-handed layup. Been one of those nights for the Pirates. Again, very deliberate, wanting to milk the clock a little bit, I believe. 13-point lead. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor this time. We'll take one as well. 5:11 to go, your NCC scoreboard. The Troopers 46, the Pirates 33. We'll step aside, come back with more action after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
As we bring it back here, we're just talking off air a little bit, and tough contest for the Tioga Pirates. Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Outlaws as well as the Ranchers over there in Powers Lake. Also want to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting the Tioga Pirates, along with the North Shore Plaza PTO and as well as the Faith Baptist Church coming on board as sponsors this year. And now, not sure how that's not called out of bounds, but that is a turnover called against down low, and they throw the ball away again. 46-33 as Chase comes into the front court. Thea Johnson doing her best to keep Schlier. And then we're going to have a late whistle push call against Thea Johnson. That is her 4th foul of the night against Thea with 4:45 to go. Inbounds pass goes to the back court. Picked up there by Addie Eigelhart. Eigelhart comes into the front court, gives it up to Schlier. Now she gets it back to Eigelhart. Down low, put up, no good. And the ball tapped over to Cambry Johnson. And we're going to have a foul called against the Troopers. It's going to go against number 25, Abba Heinzen, her 4th personal foul. So while Thea Johnson ties her shoe, we're ready to go. Pass up front. Now it's going to be Johnson bringing the ball in the front court. They go to the corner. Out on the right wing, it's Cheryl Hayes. Walleen replaces her, now out on the top of the key. Down low, Cheryl Hayes with the left hand, missed another one. 46-33.
Look for Garrison to go into a set play here, really wind this clock down and take a really good shot here.
Down low, and the Troopers got faked out.
That's got to be a bounce pass, Randy. Get that defender to commit, step through, throw a good bounce pass.
Out on top, it's going to be Thea Johnson giving it up to Walleen. Pirates clock coming into play here. They've got to find the hoop, and there is another one that rattles the rim in and out, no good.
Starting to look like there's almost a lid on the basket here for the Pirates, Randy. They're getting some good looks. They just can't convert.
Pirates averaging 62 points a game coming into this game. Only have got 33 here tonight as we have another foul called. This time it's against, I believe they call it against Cheryl again.
Yeah, I got her on the hand check. Schlier is just so hard to defend. She's so shifty. That first step is so quick. She's a great player, Randy.
Yeah, she's fun to watch. College coaches, you better keep your eye on her.
Oh, yeah. I'd take her on my team, that's for sure.
Here's again a bounce pass over to Schlier. Nice bounce pass in front. It's given up there. The Pirates can't seem to keep track of it as the Troopers come away with it. And now we have a Tioga Pirate on the floor. And so Kaya Sparks will... they're going to need to get her off the floor. But we're going to take a quick little break here before we continue on here. Let's send it back to our studio.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
As we come back, Cambry Johnson has been helped off the floor after that injury. And so it will be Trooper basketball as Kaya Sparks will check in for Cambry Johnson. And with 3:12 to go, Schlier picked up now by Cheryl Hayes at the top of the key. Both players playing with 4 personal fouls, and now Ava Walleen picking up Chase. Chase with the basketball goes down low to Eigelhart around defenders. goes in, can't convert the bucket. Here comes Tioga. They give it over to Wallin, now into Hayes from the free throw line, and Hayes puts it down, and with that we have a short timeout. We'll take one as well. 46-35. Pirates down by 11. We'll be back. You're watching Game Day Media.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybbeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
As we come back out of that Nessa timeout, Pirates need a stop and some buck points. Here's Schlier into the front court. Gives it up to Chase, the floor general for the Troopers. As they kind of faked themselves out, threw it away. Turnover number 5 of the quarter.
Yeah, they kind of tried to go into a dribble handoff, try and run some clock, and they just mishandled it.
Turnover number 14 against the Troopers. Pirates got to have a little sense of urgency here. Here's Wallin. They're going to have to look at the basket as Cheryl Hayes dribbles in, goes off of her foot and out of bounds. A turnover against Tioga. (46-35). Stay tuned for our DNL Paraffin postgame show. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll catch up with the winning head coach as well as our Brad Johnson for postgame interviews. It'll be a short timeout. We'll come back.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come out of that Nesset timeout, Nesset located right here in Tioga, North Dakota on Highway 40 North. Visit NessetConsulting.com. Talk to them about their custom business packages, now hiring over at Nesset. Minute 38 to go. Chase is in the backcourt. Picked up there by Wallin. And now we have to play that game of putting them at the free throw line.
Yep, for sure. Minute 30 left. That's what you got to do.
Wallin picks up her second, and now right away Keever picks up her second. And so 4 team fouls, I believe, called against Tioga. Cheryl Hayes checking back in for Kaya Sparks here with a minute 32 to go.
Thea's got 4. Not sure how many fouls Cheryl has here, but if you're Mercedes, if you're...
That's the 5th team foul, I believe, that is called against Tioga. And not sure that's who they want to foul.
Definitely not.
I know when the foul was made, Pat Elbers just put his head on his hands. But they know who they want the ball in the hands of over at Garrison. They want it in this girl's hands right here. There's the announcer's jinx.
Yep, the infamous announcer jinx.
She got 20 points so far.
Yeah, so if you're the Pirates here, you got to hope she misses. You got to box out, you got to secure the rebound, and you got to go.
And the second of 2 free throws is in. And then the Pirates turn the ball over with stepping on the line before they inbound it.
You don't see those very often.
7th grader goes around the senior without a whole lot of trouble, and here's another offensive rebound. And now we're going to have another foul. called against Tioga's Ava Wallin. Ava with her third personal. That'll put Addie Eigelhart, the sophomore, with 2 points on the night at the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. First one's up and no good. 1:22 remaining. 12-point lead for the Troopers as they come into the ship and played some very sticky defense. And there the Pirates can't get away, come back with the offensive rebound.
And if you're Garrison, you just got to hold the ball here. If they're not going to come foul you, hold it. Run some clock.
There's a foul. They let about 10 seconds go off the clock before they made the foul. They were waiting for the basketball to get into the person they wanted to foul, and that is Addie Eigelhart. She missed 2 of them the last time she was there, as that foul was whistled against Mercedes Travis. Her second personal is this time she's off the mark again from the charity stripe. That's Eigelhart. So in that respect, it's a good foul, but a lot of time went off the clock there. Eigelhart.
Got to secure the rebound here if you're Tioga. Grab with 2 hands, keep it high, keep it strong. Get the ball in quick. We got to go.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to make that happen against this sticky full-court press. Wallin gives it up to Hayes. Hayes goes inside to Thea Johnson from the paint. That's no good. And again, the Troopers are slowing things down. Here is Schalier. Schalier is going to be fouled. With 43 seconds to go, Kara heads to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot 2 as that foul was whistled against Mercedes Travis, her third. And she's got the shooter's touch free throw. Hit just about every part of the rim and put it in for the 14-point lead now for the Troopers. And that second one is in away as well. Matt Chase is 40 seconds away from securing his 100th career win. There's a shot put back by Kesley Keever. And a timeout on the floor, quick timeout here. We'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk. 33.6 seconds to go. We'll be back after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority. Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company.
As we come back, we'll get the Depot back in there as Chase goes around her back in a hurry into the front court. And it'll be McCall Chase going to the line. The 8th grader with 10 points so far here tonight with 28 seconds remaining. First one's up and money. Good player.
Great player, just an 8th grader. She says, if you're going to put me at the line, I'm going to knock them both down.
There you go. No jinx there from the broadcast booth, the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. As the Pirates now in the front court. Cross-court pass over to Thea Johnson. Now they go to Keever. She launches it from 3. That's good. And Pat Albert's awarded a timeout. This time we'll come back with the Depot after this timeout.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota.
This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC. As we come back, David Peterson and Noah Fredrickson up at the barn tonight, where the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers are taking on the Mulhall Lansford Sherwood Mavericks. And right now, with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Ranchers with a 57-50 lead. 14.4 seconds remaining here. And here's Shalier playing keep away for the Pirates, from the Pirates, as Shalier. And she's going to take the ball into her hands, and she's going to launch it at the buzzer, and that's the way it ends. The Pirates get knocked off by a score of 52-40. We're going to send Carter Valier down to the floor and catch up with the winning head coach, Matt Chase, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
With 40 years of service to Northwest North Dakota, Jan Costin CPA in Kenmare provides trusted accounting and tax services for individuals, corporations, estates, and partnerships. Call 385-4263 today. Your numbers are in good hands with Costin CPA. The Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
NCC Video is everything you love about cable TV in a portable package. Watch shows live or record them wherever you are, whether you're at home or on the go, even out of state. No more fighting over what's on TV, because everyone can watch what they want, when they want, on their own devices, all for the same price or less than you're paying today. We'll even get you set up at home and show you how to use it. NCC Video. Take your TV with you.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology. Respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle, natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Jorgensen Lumber and Minn Kota Windows are proud supporters of Game Day Media and our area athletics. For all of your building needs, both agricultural and residential, contact Jorgensen Lumber in Powers Lake at 701-464-5504.
Hey, and as we bring it back here, we've got Carter Valier with head coach Matt Chase eclipsing the century mark and wins here tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Randy. I'm here with head coach Matt Chase. Matt, 100th win. How does it feel?
You know, it's funny because I was talking about tomorrow and talking about tonight, and they all threw up the 100 sign. I didn't even know what they're talking about. That just shows that how much I love them and how much they love me. And when you do those types of things and you love to compete, and most importantly, you love each other, you're going to have success like this. And I'm so blessed to have this group I've had.
Yeah, for sure. And I could tell sitting up there the intensity that you bring, the love of the game that you have. It's so awesome to see. You're a great coach, and it definitely shows. Coach, what impressed you the most tonight, and what did you kind of learn about your group tonight?
Well, I learned that we can fight through adversity, we can fight through foul trouble. And I told you at the beginning, I've had a lot of people asking me, like, what's that missing piece? Why haven't you guys been able to finish games? And I haven't had one of the best players in the state have a game yet. And we had a heart-to-heart talk. Kara's like a daughter to me, and I'm going to get emotional, but we had a really good talk the other day, and we just said, just let it all go. Let's go out and have a few more memorable bus rides. Let's just go and give it everything we absolutely got, so none of us can ever be disappointed. And she was this close to showing out the last game. She got into foul trouble. I'd say it's pretty safe to say she's back.
Yeah, that's great answer. I appreciate your passion. I can tell you have a great love for the game. Good luck to you in the rest of the season. Yeah. I think you guys are going to do great things. So good game, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. I'm here with Kara Schultz, our Brad Johnson play of their game. Sorry, Schlier, I'm sorry. Kara, 23 points tonight. How did it feel to, kind of showcase what you've been able to do? Senior leader on this team. Talk about a little bit of, how it felt tonight, what went well.
I've been struggling, honestly, these past few games. Start of the season hasn't been the best for me, and I knew I needed to overcome that eventually, and tonight it happened. Everything just clicked, and my teammates, I'm just so happy right now. My teammates, they just knew what to do every single play. We were really well prepared, thanks to Matt, and I just think we really executed really well tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And you were kind of all over the place. I think you hit 4 threes. You hit one from probably where you're standing. So it was awesome to watch. Talk about what's next for the Garrison Troopers. Who do you guys play next?
We play Velva tomorrow at home. Haven't had very many home games this season, but we just take it one game at a time, and we come out strong. And, we want to pound these teams. We just come out strong and play our best, try our best, and work as hard as we can.
Yeah, and one last question, and we see 23 points on the board, and we get to see it here on TV, but talk about the hours and the minutes that you put in outside of the games that allow you to be this successful.
It takes a lot, and playing basketball doesn't just come with the snap of a finger. You gotta work all the time. It doesn't not just in season, you got to put your hours outside of basketball. I mean, every single summer we're putting in 6 hours a week at least. I mean, and that's, you don't have to show up, but if you choose to show up, that just means that you want it. And I mean, I choose to show up all the time because I want it as bad as anyone else. But the game of basketball it doesn't just come like that. You need to work on your off hours, and that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, awesome answer there, Kara. Well, good luck to you in the rest of the season. I think you guys are going to go far. Keep up the great effort, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carter. As we will come back here and continue on with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, we'll go over the numbers here for the Garrison Troopers. My book says they were 17 out of 38 from the field. Shot a very good percentage from the line, going 12 out of 18. They knocked down 6 3-pointers tonight, only with 14 turnovers according to my unofficial books. For the Pirates, they were 17 out of 43 tonight, 3 out of 8 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 3 3-pointers tonight, but the big thing that sticks out to me is they had 23 turnovers tonight, and I think they're going to have to try to clean that up if they want to continue success here this season. Individual numbers go this way for the Troopers. 23 points for our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Kara Schalier, the 5'10" senior. She's been averaging 10.4, more than doubled that here tonight with 23 points, 12 points each for McCall Chase and Abigail Heinzen. A very good game by Heinzen and a very steady game by McCall Chase. 3 points put down by Addison Eigelhart, and 2 points for Peyton Rimey, the 7th grader, for a total of 52 points tonight. 6 players scoring for the Pirates. Leading the way is Cambridge Johnson with 14 points. She ended up getting hurt, so she didn't play a whole lot in that fourth quarter. 8 points for Kesley Keever and Thea Johnson, or Cheryl Hayes, 5 points for Ava Walleen, 3 points for Mercedes Travis, and rounding out the scoring with 2 points was Thea Johnson. Nobody fouled out of the game tonight for either team, but final impressions one last time here, Carter.
Yeah, I think the Garrison Troopers are the real deal. They came into Tioga and they kind of punched them in the mouth, for lack of better words. I think Garrison's going to go far. That press, that's tough to beat. You know, they put a bunch of pressure in the front court. They kind of sell out in the front court, and they force you to turn the ball over. They get out, they get layups. They've got a couple great players that can make shots. They're very well coached. They run a lot of great half-court offense, and again, I think they're going to go very far. That's a team to really keep your eyes on.
As we take a look at the schedule that's remaining this week, we're going to have a doubleheader down in Watford City at the Rough Rider Center tomorrow, with Titus Stenberg on the call. They'll kick things off and tip things off at 3 o'clock as the number 1 ranked Turtle Mountain Braves come into Watford City to take on the number 4 ranked Wolves in a 3 o'clock matinee afternoon start down there. And then immediately following that, it'll be the Killdeer Cowboys taking on the undefeated Watford City Wolves. Titus Stenberg and Brock Haugeberg will be on the call on those 2 games from Watford City. Just a reminder that GameDay Media is in the process of developing a website at GameDayMediaND.com. It's not built yet, but we're going to have it built within the week. And we're going to have a lot of things in store for you on our website. Good game here tonight. A tough outcome for the Tioga Pirates if you're a Pirate fan. I think the thing that really stuck out in my mind is the 13 turnovers that they had in the first quarter that didn't help them get things along. They battled back, got to within 2, but ended up losing by 12 tonight, 52-40. On behalf of my broadcast team here tonight and our sponsors, we couldn't do it without them. If you go into our sponsors, make sure you tell them thank you for being a sponsor here on Game Day Media. But on behalf of my broadcast team tonight, doing my color commentary tonight is Carter Valier, my producer James Myers. If you want to make a donation, we'll put that graphic back up again. There's our QR code. I want to mention Owen Miller as well as our cameraman here tonight, but we are accepting donations to help us offset our costs of doing business, and we're looking forward to being able to produce postseason tournament coverage at the region level at the conclusion of this regular season. So, one final time, your final score here tonight from the ship in Tioga. It was the Garrison Troopers taking down the Tioga Pirates 52-40. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costed, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.